Oops. Well, I'm used to talking to myself anyway, so I guess it's not a huge deal. All I was saying was I put in some more cow barns, and I found a couple interesting things yesterday working with these cow barns. It's actually on the video that's coming out today. It's actually on the video coming out today. Should have sound now, right? You can just tell me yes anywhere. There we go, yeah. So I'm used to talking to myself anyway, so, you know. But what I was saying is that I found some very interesting things yesterday with these cow barns. Here I was gnawing down trees, and we have a nice little floating tree over here that hopefully won't be in the way much. Something there's a tree stump there. Let me just eat it away real quick. And I found this other tree devourer. It's called Stump Cutter. It's a Brooks All-in-One is what it's called. There it is. Now this sucker, is it better than the other tree devourer? I can just say, yeah, yes and no. It will not get giant trees. I have to actually get out and chainsaw them, whereas the other one, I'm pretty sure I never really had to do that with it. But let's look at this cow barn. So, if you watch that video, you'll see it. But look at that storage. I have no idea how that happened. And check this out. There's nothing. I mean, I guess it's picking it up from here. No, it's not. That's not. Yeah, that's the storage. I guess it's picking it up from here, which is just freaking hilarious to me because I've never seen that happen in my life. So I'm really curious. I doubt this one down here is going to pick it up because it's pretty far away. But I mean, I'll just add another one. I don't care. So. But these things are massive, and if you watch that video, there's a few things you have to do to ensure that these things sit right. So, alright, looks like it's not going to pick up the extra inventory, but like I said, I could put down one down here just for shits and giggles. And see if it picks it up, because that's just craziness to me. It really is. So far, let's see what we got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, 5's not going to do it for me, so we're going to put a 6th one here. That'll give us well over 6,000 cattle. Let's go down. There it is. So when we start getting cows, I haven't got any in there yet. I don't know if I can get another one in here. Oh, man. Well, see how that hill's not going to be flat enough? Yeah. And it even says flattening failed. But it probably in part to the fact that there's a tractor there. Well, poo. I really wanted to get a 6th one. Flattening failed. Well, shit. Well, it looks like 5 is how it's going to be. That sucks horribly. But anyway, so once we get some TMR built up, we'll get it in there. I got about 480,000 right now. I think is what it showed. And it looks like food is 1 million. 1 million liters per barn is what it'll hold. But look at that manure. 230 million liters. But it's weird that the slurry didn't pick it up and the food doesn't pick it up. and the water doesn't pick up the extra storage. I don't get the whole. It's probably just an in-game glitch, but it's just weird how it'll glitch to certain items, and I don't know why it would do that. Because it does the same thing with my fermenter. If you go and you look at like my fermenter, well, let's just go. We'll just run up there real quick. It's right up here because I'm going to show you the second disappointment. The second biggest disappointment since the release of FS25, because it was a big disappointment when it was released. Let's be real about it. I'm going to show you what that disappointment is. I do like these cow barns, though. They're nice. Can't wait to get some buffaloes in there. Alright, so I put down these. This is the 10 million liter underground storage that I put in. And that's all from just harvesting the chaff, the mineral feed. Well, the mineral feed I bought. The straw, it's all just from harvesting. And then you have 10 million liter add-ons back here for extra. And I was trying to get this stinking fermenter to work with the storage because I knew it would. And that's why I put in more, because I couldn't get it to work. And now it's at 232 million, 232 million, 232 million. But the water it doesn't change the water for some reason. And like I said, I never understood why certain things will pick up and other things don't. I'm never going to put 230 million liters of mineral feed in there because you could never afford to buy it all. And I'm trying to figure out why it keeps going to materials missing to running. Oh, because it's trying to make hay, I bet. I have hay making in here too. So I probably need to make a separate hay maker, which I think is back here is what this one is. And I've got a bunch of grass from mowing, so a bunch. Why is there straw in here? I'm not sure why there's... Oh, because this is just a TMR. I don't recall the only hay dryer that I recall is that. Let's look. I don't think there's a hay dryer. Like a grass dryer, sorry. Like that 1 in 22 was like the best at that little barn looking one. But I have not seen a grass dryer yet. Plenty of fermenters, but no grass dryers that I'm aware of yet, really. The one that I have does both. That's why it keeps coming up saying missing materials. Mixed feed. Nope. Mixed feed. So that's the one I'm using. So it makes the hay, but it also uses it. So I'm looking for hay silage production. Now I could just make hay out of that. Let's pop that one in and see what's up. So no. Yeah, let's pop this one in and see what's up. So I'm going to get rid of this one because I'm not using it. And then we'll pop this one in back here and see what's up. Alright, and then I've got like I said, I've got a crap ton of grass over here that from mowing. Alright, so second biggest disappointment since the release of FS25, we finally got the TLX Phoenix. I was going to do a video on it, but I thought we'll cover it in the live, and I can always just cut it out. Why is the TLX Phoenix such a letdown now? Well, first, it's just not the same at all. There's no big Phoenix on the back, and I realize that's minute. But there's literally no attachments. One of the biggest things that I've always said about the TLX is options-wise, it was the best truck in the game. It wasn't the best truck in the game because it looked nice, and because it looks fine. I don't mind the way it looks, and I don't think any of our trucks that we've ever gotten, including that big pile of crap, that Lizard W900 or whatever it is, that big flaming pile of crap mod, they don't look bad, and even that one doesn't look bad. So it wasn't about the looks, it was about the options that we had with the TLX line that made them so good. There's no options now. None. You go into the TLX right here. TLX Phoenix. There's that. I mean, these two trucks do not look that different. If you look at them both, there's not that much of a difference. But this is a flaming piece of crap. This was the best. Now it's just a truck. Here's your configurations all in one. So there's everything. That's everything you can get in it. Let's go back to configuration 1, which is what I went with. There's extension 2, but you still have a fifth wheel. So unless you're going to keep the fifth wheel and add attachments later, but that doesn't make any sense. So there you go. So there is no TLX attachments whatsoever this time around. I read his post on 82 Studios, and he said that he's had a change in philosophy, and that later he will release attachments that are available and will be usable on all trucks. And I'm like, pfft. Is that some kind of code that says that Giant spanked you and you couldn't release it all at the same time? I mean, I don't get it. You got a couple different engines you can go with. Tires, of course, same as usual. You can go with base game chicken lights or your own customs, whatever, headlights, design 5. I mean, he changed the headlights, big spurt there. The bumpers, of course, which is just a huge letdown. There's no big grill guard anymore. So you can change the grill a little bit. Why does that look like a headboard to a bed? You can change the exhaust, visors, mirrors, sleepers. Big sleeper if you want. Coffin sleeper. Antennas, interior, engine sound. Now, the engine sounds don't make any sense to me either, because what are you supposed to do? You can't hear it. You got to just choose one, go out, and be like, I don't like that one. Let me go back in. Just kind of weird. Your vinyls are pretty lame. Rear bumper. So it's quite a bit. I mean, there's quite a bit of options, but it wasn't about the options. It was about the attachments. It was always about the attachments. But at least they didn't take away being able to hook a trailer to it, so I suppose that's something. But it's just not the same truck at all. Like I said, huge letdown. Huge letdown. Not impressed whatsoever. Let's see if I can get this in there. There it goes. We'll get some haymaking. I'll set this on distribute so we can get some TMR going. Here it is. That's what we want, and we want to have it distribute. There we go. So 150 grass makes 150 hay. No big deal there. Looks like it's going to go pretty fast. Look at it go. So it's only going to hold 5 million liters for now. It doesn't seem to pick up the storage right away, weirdly. So this is exactly what it'll hold here. So we'll go with this and see how it goes. See if it'll pick up that storage. And not all factories picked up the extra storage. So it may not pick up all that extra storage like the other ones did. But we'll see. We will see. What's up here? Finish letting that empty in there. I was really hoping it'd pick it up, but it's okay. Really don't need all that extra storage, because, I mean, who in the hell is going to have 230 million liters of grass? I mean, that's a crap ton of grass. I don't think the entire time you played this game, even on multiplayer, could you come up with 230,000 liters of grass. I really just don't see it happening. It turns good. That's good news. And it sounds good. And the smoke coming out of the stacks is a mod that I put in here. So that's not the truck itself, I don't think. It should be the mod. But anyway, so we'll give it about another in-game month. Tomorrow we should be able to start buying some cattle, putting in there, because we've only got about 500,000 TMR right now. So I'd like to at least get it up to the 2 million. Take it out. We'll put it in a trailer, and I'll start emptying it in there. We'll get some cows in there, some buffaloes in there. So we'll see how that goes, because now we have, what did I say, 5. So we have 5 cow barns, which really is killing me inside, to be honest, to have that little bit of cows. So 4,145,000. And guys, did you also notice that I didn't dump any straw in this barn? It's picking it up from that barn. So I only, and the trailer's still sitting over there. I dumped no straw in that barn. I only dumped it in this one. So that's just weird. So I don't know. I'm very curious. But I mean, I like that manure, man. That's a lot of manure storage for sure. And I've yet to see exactly where the manure is going to pile up. There was a description said that there was a trigger outside and a trigger inside. I mean, I don't think that's manure, because I mean, I don't know why you'd have manure in a bowl. I think that's TMR. I don't know for sure. I don't know exactly where the manure trigger is. Because the milk is, let's just go into construction, it'll be easier. If you look, I'm thinking this is probably going to be manure. I would think. I don't know. Because your milk is up here. Here's your milk. And your hay goes here because it's got the hay bale. Okay. Here's your water. And here's your slurry. And there's where you buy your cows. But I've yet to see any triggers for manure. So I don't know. I don't know if it'll be in the center here and you got to get a tractor in here. I hope not. For all that's holy, I hope not. I really don't want to be driving tractors in here. Besides, I won't anyways. If I can do it, I'll get one of those auto feeder conveyor belts anyway, so it won't matter. So I don't know. We're going to find out soon enough, so we'll see. I'm really curious, though. I wonder that these other barns just aren't picking it up. I guess they're too far away. But I will definitely add some more storage down here to help with these barns, that's for sure. No sense not having the same amount, right? Yeah, it's definitely not going to pick it up. I mean, it's still a crap ton, though. 1 million liters of food, 850,000 straw and water. I mean, that's still a ton. I don't think I think the only barn that was like that, there was that white lizard cow barn on FS22, that monorail or whatever it was called. It was 1,000. It was 1,000 cows, and I think it held that many. But this 1,250, that's the largest amount of animals I've seen in a pen and in the game at all. So we're gonna see how it goes. And it even has an office. There's no bathroom, so you just gotta go outside. I mean, that's okay. Cause see, that's your milk. And here's what's really funny. Check this out. Hey, what's that? Interesting. Here's you're gonna see something funny. So look, this is what it looks like from outside, right? Now hang on a second. And boom. I don't know. I don't know why there's a wall there now, because there isn't one there. But there's also no ceiling until you get in there. So I'm not sure why they left it empty, though. It's just weird to me they would leave. They should have just not put the wall in. I'm not making fun of the mod. It's a great mod, but it's just funny. Here you got your office. You can look out. There definitely seems to be a little bit of a glitch right here, though. See how the floor is messed up? But just a little office upstairs. It's kind of funny. And then in here, like I said, and then out here you got your milker. I'm assuming it was made more for cows, so you're always going to see cows instead of buffalo there. Put your babies in here. Your little calves. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty curious to go ahead and get started, though, I'll tell you that. But I got lots of water to put in here for each one of these. So, but you know, in 22 also, in the defense of 25, in 22, no matter what you did, it was a rarity. Let me rephrase. It was a rarity for any quote-unquote factory type thing, whether it be a barn or whatever, to pick up extra water from anything. The only thing that I ever had work was deadwood. A couple of the crushers would pick up the underground storage and it would pick up the water, but that was the only place that ever did it. Nothing else ever picked up extra water, which I've never quite understood. If I have a storage bunker next to a building and it's picking up everything in that building except for the water, that makes zero sense. So, but it's whatever. It's not a huge deal. I just was making the comment about it. It's not a big deal. Hey, y'all, don't forget now, you hit that like and follow. Help me out now. We're moving. I mean, we're moving up. We're getting followers every day. But you help me out there, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's, we'll leave all that for now. I got to start moving some of these vehicles out of the way. I got to refill this, too. It's almost empty. I think I can only get the liquid fertilizer. Oh, I can get seeds here. Yeah, I can't get the liquid fertilizer here. I need to get the blue one for that. I need to get the blue one here. Here we go. And I won't be using any of this land over here for anything either, so I just put stuff over here that I need. There we go. Done. Okay, so he's done here. I found this new mulcher. Now this is a mower. It's very cool. It's a mower and a mulcher. Let me see if I can find it here. It may not show up in here. I may just have to go in the thing and get it. Thought it was right. Here it is, Mega Mulcher. Now you get two different ones. One goes 9 miles an hour, the other goes 24. I went with 24. And like I said, it is either a mower or a mulcher. So you can actually mow grass with this and everything. It's not terribly expensive. It's about average price of everything else. So not really a big deal. And it does pretty good too. So. And you have to turn it on. It does pretty good. Why is it not mulching lower? There we go. I'll get rid of all this. I'm thinking about trying some new stuff that I found too that I may put down here. It is, damn it, I'm going to hit the pole. There's some new greenhouses that I wanted to try. There's one for wood again already, so I wanted to give them a shout, see if they were any good. The last ones were okay on 22. They weren't anything to talk about, really. There by the time you get done buying all the seeds and crap for that kind of stuff, it's really, really not worth it, to be honest. So, we're going to try out a couple of these other ones, see what they do here. Already cut down a bunch of trees trying to get ready for this, but so this thing goes pretty fast for a mulcher. It looks like I didn't miss any tree stumps. That's good so far, because there's a bunch of trees here I had to get rid of this morning. Oh, apparently I missed something there. Yep, there's a tree stump I missed. That's okay. I'll come back for it. A couple of tree stumps in there, it looks like. Once I get it plowed, we'll go take a look. There's another tree stump. They're hard to see in those bushes, folks. Hard to see in the bushes. All right. That tree devourer should be sitting there. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's at the other end, actually. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, chill chat. Let's talk. If you're playing the game, give me your opinion. I mean, because I have mine, and mine are pretty strong opinions, so. But I've never been one to shy away from my opinions either, so. But I'm also not opposed to hearing other people's opinions. Oh. The slide. I don't know what I'm playing here yet. I got oats down, I got wheat. No, I don't have any wheat right now. I got corn and soybeans right now. I got some oats down. Got a bunch of oats. So I don't know. Let me get out and get rid of these. I'm gonna sell all of these and make some money off of these. These yellow ones, they're good, but they're just not as fast. They only go like 9, so you need like 16 of them to get anything done. Yeah, let's hop out and go get that lime truck. I still haven't found anything better for lime yet, because this thing goes through lime like, I mean, I'm not even going to say. It goes to a ton, though. I mean, an average size field of, that's pretty decent, you're going to fill this thing 6 times. I mean, I think it only holds like 10,000 liters. Yeah, 10,000 liters is all it holds. That's why it goes through so much. All right. And that's my dog you hear. He's at the top of the steps, trying to get me to come to the top of the steps to see what I'm doing. I'm not upstairs with him, so he wants to know why. That's what he's doing. He kind of got spoiled a little bit, because he was really, really sick. We thought he was going to die. So he kind of got spoiled a little bit. Now he's just rotten. But he's the best dog, so. But all dogs are the best dog. Unless you raise him to be shit. Well, I'm not sure why he decided to stop mulching. Lower the roller. There we go. That sucked. Now, we won't get 100% on this field because some of it was already plowed when I bought it. That's how I got it cheap. Grass fields are never very expensive, so... And plowed fields are usually pretty cheap. So generally I try not to buy them if they're ready to harvest. I generally try to buy them whenever they're barren because they're always cheaper. Or if they're riddled with weeds, then I might buy them because they're usually cheaper, but not a lot. They're cheapest when they're barren. And when I say barren, I'm talking like they need to be plowed, because if they're freshly harvested, then they still want a ton of money. So I wait till they're like this, either plowed or mulched, and then I buy. Now I could divide this out. I usually divide this out into 2 fields, but I haven't quite decided yet. I haven't quite decided how I want to do it yet, or even what I'm going to put down yet. What do you guys think? You know what we haven't done yet? I haven't done any green beans or peas or anything like that yet. So I'm thinking, but the only reason I haven't is because green beans and peas, you might be able to sell the harvest for good money, but it's not going to give us anything we need for the cattle, so I haven't done it. I've only been doing grains for the straw. So green beans and peas and things like that, rice, are not going to do anything for us as far as giving us anything extra besides just selling the crop. So I don't think I'm going to do any green beans or peas either. Although, do we need, let me look at something, because I'm curious if they've changed the construction. Let's go to factories. There's a bakery, strawberry sugar milk. We haven't done any chicken yet either, so I don't know about the eggs yet either. Cement, carpentry, cereal factory. That's only, looks like it's taking rice in there. Honey. There's the dairy, so you're just putting in milk and sugar. So we're going to need sugar. So I know what we'll do. Because there's no point in having all that cow milk and just selling the milk, because the milk itself isn't worth near as much if it's not bottled. So we'll bottle it all up. Alright, so we're done with this. There we go. It's pretty massive, this this mulcher. It really, really is. Alright, let's leave him there for now. There's our limer. There's our plow. Let's see how much free field we can get here. Because the map ends over there, so it's hard to... Wait a minute. Am I right? Yeah. That's where it ends. And it's really a pain, because if you go too far over, then it jerks you into the end of the map and everything like that. So I usually don't mess with it too much, but this plow goes through everything. It doesn't notice trees, nothing, so... See, it won't let you get any of that. So what we'll do, there we go. Now this road, you can get rid of this road. Which we'll go ahead and get rid of the road. There we go. The road's just really not needed, so no big deal. But guys, let's take a break real quick and we'll be right back. All right. Alright, we are back. I gotta fix this. So I guess we'll go with another grain over here. I don't know. Like I said, green beans and peas aren't going to do anything for us on our cattle, so... Although I just never have done green beans or peas, that's the only reason I considered it. But I think if we're going to do cattle, I'm going to have a couple chickens so we can have the eggs. I don't want to buy them. So I'll probably put some, we'll make this a sugarcane field then. Take on it. Looks like there's a lot of stones in this field though. What we got there? Did we get a new one? Yeah, guys, don't forget. Hit that like and follow for me. Help me out now. I really hate how close this is to the end. There we go. Alright, so we're going to make this. We're going to make it 2 different fields. I might go ahead and do some sugar beets and sugarcane, I think. Because we're going to need the sugar. So we'll do that. Which means we'll have to have those machines, but not right away, of course. Although this field's not very big, but sugarcane does pretty good, so we should get quite a bit of sugarcane out of this field. I don't know yet, haven't decided. Because this, it'll end here, so this could all be sugarcane. All the way to here. And then we could make this sugar beet. We could do that. Because like I said, we're going to need sugar. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a greenhouse for sugar beet. So I don't think we need to do that. We just need to worry about, with that, you got to get the fertilizer and all that crap. So that's the problem with the sugar cane. Or, I'm sorry, the sugar beet. I don't think there's ever been a greenhouse for sugar cane that I remember. That looks pretty good. There we go. I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and put the rock thing in here either, because let's take a look. It's got a lot of stones. We'll probably pick up the stones. I'll get the stone picker and we'll pick up the stones. It's got a lot of stones in it. I see the scammers are out in force today as well. No rest for the weary, I guess. I guess as long as there's people out there trying to do things honestly, there's always going to be people out there doing things dishonestly. So that's the way it is. It is what it is, folks. I mean, we do have politicians, so talk about dishonest. So, there's always that. Well, hopefully everybody survived the storms, and hopefully nobody got any naders, tornadoes. Hopefully not. There was one, if I'm not mistaken, about 3 in the morning here. I don't think it touched down. I think it was just a funnel cloud. Thankfully, I'm not hearing any reports of people's homes or, you know, anybody losing their life in our area, so that's good news. Okay, so we got a little bit more to get here. Hopefully nobody else lost themselves or their housing or anything like that. I hate that. I really hate to hear that kind of crap. And they're not over. The storms are not over, folks. So you still got to be careful out there. So I think we'll take this right up to the concrete of the cow barn. We're going to end it here because this is, we can use this for greenhouses and things like that. That's generally what I do. And we're not taking up any field space like I already did with all these cow barns because they take up a lot of space. So. I wonder if I could eat that just a little bit there. Clean that up just a hair. Come on, baby. There we go. That looks pretty good. See how that... I love this plow so much. Now this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I think we'll do it this way. And just enough to eat the land here. Let me fix it just a little bit more. Go. Take just a hair more. Come on. There we go. Now we'll turn that back off. We'll swing around. We'll get all that. There we go. Now this middle field up here, I don't know yet. It's like a transition. I don't know what I want to do yet. Sometimes I'll make it level, like right there. I missed some back here. I was gabbing instead of watching what I was driving. Yeah, I think we'll definitely... And sugarcane eats up seeds like you wouldn't believe. It's nuts. Alright, real quick. I gotta go find my devourer. Here it is right here. Alright. I'll come back to these trees in a little bit. There's some trees up there that I want to get out of the way. Turn it on. Because if I'm not mistaken, someplace up here is another one of those little, it's a little cross or something. It gets on my nerves. I don't know what I'm hitting, it's not letting me go through. There we go. Just an annoyance, as all these are. Yeah, I knew there was a little cross there. Right there. Yeah. That thing's annoying as crap. There's the other tree stump. There we go. Now we got it. Alright. I think I got everything else. Nope, I gotta get these little trees out of the way. Like I say, they're just more of an annoyance than anything else. There we go. Alright. And a few of these are kind of annoying, but they're not terrible. I usually try to get rid of them because I try to expand this out a little bit. So we'll get rid of these. Oh, there's a tree there. I was like, what is going on? I didn't see that little bitty tree. I thought it was a bush. I think that's it. Alright. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was a few tree stumps down here that I missed. I don't remember where. I found one. Nope, I still didn't get it. I may end up having to wait and plow over it and then come back. I guess I got it. Nope. I can't tell. I'll find out when we plow. But I know there was two through here because I was like, oh, I missed a couple. There's one. I'm not sure why it doesn't want to eat that one. There it went. Just gotta get it right from the right direction, I guess. Oh, there was something there. But anyways, I'll look when I'm plowing. Alright. Now we are ready need to finish this. Like I said, I haven't decided yet. If I do the whole thing sugarcane, then I would open this up and make it all sugarcane. So maybe that's what I should do. Go ahead and just make this level. No point in not doing it. Let's just go ahead and do that. Because I can soften this down a little bit and make it a little better. Let's do it about right there. Try to make it as straight as I can, but we'll see how it goes. That's what I figured it was going to be. Crooked as shit. That's okay. It is what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right. There we go. Yeah, we don't need a huge spot for that, so I'll soften this up a little bit because it's got that big dip there. Oops. There we go. Let's sell that. Because this is pretty. That should be pretty flat. There's one other spot. There we go. On 25, so it was there on 22 and it was just the worst. Made no sense. See if I can do this without messing it up. There we go. Looks pretty good. There's quite a bit of extra land over here that really just is wasted. Not bad, if you ask me. Looks pretty good to me. Alright, got it. Moving on. Yeah, I think we'll just do one big sugarcane field here. Because I'm 99% sure that there is a sugar beet greenhouse still. I know there's one for green olives and grapes now. But I'm pretty sure there's one for sugar beet. And even if there's not, I really don't care. The sugar cane will be enough to do what we need to do, so I'm only doing that for our milk from our cattle. And who would have thought about buffalo milk being a thing? I guess it is someplace. There we go. That's right. This was all supposed to be gone. Let me back up because I forgot this. This line should not be here because we're going to do all of this with sugar cane, so we'll back up. We'll hit that. There we go, right about right there. I might fix that little roundy round thing there too. Half moon shape sticking out. At least the plow, man. This plow is awesome because it takes no time at all to plow. When you're doing these giant fields, it sure does help. Now for this cross, because it's an annoyance. Perfect. There we go. Come out just a little bit more. Not bad, not bad. That'll work. Not too bad. I swear to God, the morning time looks like nighttime. I feel like it's almost 9 o'clock at night in the game. All that up. Yeah, I used to have to paint it, but that rock thing should pick it all up. The stone picker should pick up all that gravel sitting there. There's no mining on this map, so we should be able to pick all that. Looks like there's something floating there too. Look, definitely a floater. Alright. That should be the entire field. No, Now I gotta figure out where my rock thing is. I don't remember where I left it. So let's do this. Let's sell a couple of these. That's I've been making my money back, is just selling crap that I haven't been using. So there it is. View on map. I figured that's where it was. Okay. I was heading that way. And it's easier to jump inside. Wait. Look. I forgot. On this map, the collectibles are garbage bags. Let me see if I see it again. There it is right there. See it? So the collectibles on this map are freaking garbage bags. There it is. Oh, maybe they're not this time? There it goes. Collect. Just always found out I'm using this shit that they're garbage bags. Cleaning up the forest is what you're doing. There's some cows. Our Scorpio should be. It's right there. Nope, that's the tree devourer. Let's find out again. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Okay. So trying to get my 100% on the fields. If you remember, if you're watching any of my other lives on Farming Simulator, this was wheat. And for some reason, it only gave me 85%. Now, this was mulched. As you can see, it's fertilized at 100%, but for some reason they only gave me 85%, and I went from wheat to corn. It doesn't specify that you can't. I mean, this is a completely different crop, so I'm not entirely sure. Now, this field was just bought, so it could just very well be that, because the rest of it I think is higher. Nope. Yeah, so it's once you get out of that field. So it may just be that field, but even at 95%, it shouldn't be at 95%. I mean, this field was mulched, plowed. I even lined it again. So I don't know why I'm only getting 95 and 85. The 85 I kind of get just because it's a new field, but the rest of it doesn't make any sense at all. What's up? You should be able to feed them a carrot. Or an apple. Growing up, we had horses right next door to us, and we used to be able to go over and feed them, pet them. I love horses. They're actually great animals. There's the El Scorpio. We still haven't got any lizard forage wagons or anything, so I don't know what's going on with that. So, a little saddened to hear that. Now this thing, if you watch the other lives where I use this thing is nuts. We're gonna go in cab to get out of all these trees. This thing is just absolutely nuts. I mean, it's glitchy, but it's the best one that I could find. That I was gonna have to empty 16 times a field. And I didn't realize, I thought when it said 200, I thought it was 200,000 liters, because the original only holds like 13,000 or something like that. Not even that much, I don't think. But it actually holds like 2 million, and it's got a 200 meter range on it. And I was like, man, that's definitely more than I thought. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get my fertilizer going. We'll fertilize first. Let's see what the fields need, actually. Soil composition. Good God, look at that field. Jesus. I hardly can't even tell. Let's take everything off. Okay, so we're in good shape, really. So the dark blues are already fertilized at 100%. The light blues are 50%. Looks like these two over here are going to have to be completely fertilized. And then, of course, all the lines where we had what I call roads, but, that were not, I guess you call it meadows, whatever you want to call it. So we're in good shape. We won't have to do this whole field. So we're off just a little bit. That's okay. I think this one needed 100, but needs all of it, so. Now we could go ahead and see. I don't know. Yep, it took it. Sweet. I'll do this and then I'll let it finish it. Because the whole field doesn't need to be limed, but if I don't, then it's gonna be messed up later. So I'm gonna go ahead and lime the whole thing. I'm still sad that we haven't gotten any. We still haven't gotten our liquid lime going yet. I'm only at like 30,000 liters, and that's just not going to be enough. So there we go. See that little line there needed it. This thing is massive, though. I mean, otherwise you're going to be in here all day. And it's like, who's got time for being here all day just fertilizing? Not I, said the fly. Let's see. So all this should be fertilized. It's up here that needs it. And I'm definitely going to probably have to let the AI do this field, because if I don't, we'll be filling up the seeder 16 freaking times. Because when you do sugarcane, man, it just eats. Man, it eats through seeds like you wait and see. I don't care to do it, but it's actually kind of nuts how many seeds you go through doing a sugarcane field. Because I think it's like 8 to 1. I read someplace, though don't quote me on that number, but I think it's like 8 seeds to like 1 plant. I don't know exactly how that works, but apparently that is exactly how it works. So I'm going to try just to hit the places that need it. As you can see here. Oh, I forgot to do this little piece over here, but we'll do it next time. Yeah, see, all that'll need it. Yeah, see. I missed that line in the middle, but that's okay. I don't know if he'll do the whole field or not. I don't want him to do the whole field. I just want. That's the one thing I wish we could fix with the AI is I wish, it looks at the field, what needs to be fertilized, what doesn't, and only hits the spots that do, but it doesn't. It just does the entire field. And I mean, not that that's a problem per se, but you're being charged for all that fertilizer. That's not being needed. So let's see what it says. All right, now we need to turn right here. There we go. I don't normally do these at 100% because I have the seeder, but it's just working out the way it's working out. And I have plenty of fertilizer, so I'm not too worried about it, but I don't want to keep spending money on liquid fertilizer. There we go. Now there should be a line coming up through here someplace that needs fertilizer. I guess it was up here. Yeah. Apparently it's about right through here. A little early, right there. And that should do it here. I didn't mean to get out. Yeah, so this is at 50, this is at 100. Yeah, so let's get back to it real quick. I like this little mod. I really did. I think it's a pretty good nice little treat. Stupid cross. Now I'm stuck. There it goes. Well, it's cool to see, I guess, the cross in the game, I guess, since it's such a no-no thing to have anymore. In my personal opinion, you really just can't be without that in your life. Better to believe in something and it not be true than not believe in it and it be true. So that's all I'm saying. And I mean, our whole society was built around it. All your laws are built around that. So, but that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. All that, see, that's how that field does. That's why you can't go all the way in like that. I don't know if anything over here even needs it. It doesn't, so we're going to go over here where it is needed. There we go. So this field needed it. And then we got to get these lines. No big deal. We're almost done. And it's a pretty good sized field, so if the little piece doesn't get it, it's not a huge deal. But I generally try to take care of it. That way there's no weeds, none of that stuff. So this road, you can definitely see the lines. There we go. I think that's it over here. We'll go left right up here. Now I can shorten this. There we go. We don't need it to be very wide through here. Probably could have left it a little wider, but it's not a huge deal. Go all the way down with that. Looks like it needs it back here. Oh yeah, all this was meadow. Stupid trees. No, it's supposed to go. There it goes. There it goes. Nope. Alright, I got most of that. Looks like there's a little piece back there. It's a little wonky to get going at first. There we go. Now I got it. Looks like straight ahead. Right here. We'll go around this thing. Like I said, it can be a little wonky. But I'm going to fix that pole because I can't go around it. So I'm going to probably put in some concrete there. There we go. Now we'll get all of this together here. And we'll just follow straight up to that, and then we got a line there. The lineman I'm going to put on I'll put on a AI, and we'll go work on our TMR because I'm not going to sit there and line this whole field. It'll just annoy the shit out of me. Because we'll end up having to fill it 16 times before it's done. I think this is it. This line here, I guess I can hit this again, but I'm not worried about that. Oh, I guess that one line there. I wish it went a little faster. Give me 20. You know, 20 miles an hour would be great, but it is what it is. All this, because there's only certain things that need to be limed, but I prefer to do the whole field because then the next time it may come up and you're only gonna have certain things that need to be limed. So if you do the whole field, then you don't have to worry about it. So we'll put the AI on it, and he'll be liming long after this live is over. I guarantee you that. So. Guarantee you that. Okay. And we just leave him here. I like how that electrical line is going nowhere. You see that? That electrical line is just into another dimension. Power in another dimension. Go figure. Alright, El Scorpio time. There he is. You gotta be careful though, because I don't want to hit the other field, so we're gonna have to go down and then come back up. I'll show you what I mean, because it'll mess up your other fields. But there's a lot of stone in here, so And I'm going to slow him way down here. Hang on 1 second. Needs to go about 30's probably pushing it, but that's what I'll do. I'll do 32. Because it's just so damn glitchy. That's a little too fast, so we're going to slow her down a little bit more. I told you, it's very glitchy. Slow her down just a hair more here. There we go. But it's only glitchy this direction. If you're going straight with the grain, it's not bad. Like, see? Now it's not bad. It's a very odd thing. But there, like I said, there are a ton of rocks in this field, so go with stones. There you go. It's not as bad as I thought, but might as well get it done. Because it also softens the field a little bit too, as you can tell. But I mean, there's a decent amount of stones in here. Not as bad as that wheat field I had. That wheat field was nuts. See, it's going all the way over there. This thing's like 200 meters. So I guess it doesn't, maybe it doesn't mess up the other fields. I don't know. I thought it would. It just made me nervous. I didn't want to screw up my other fields. Because the stones aren't that damn important to me. Let's see where we're at as far as reach goes. I mean, we're there. So... hang on. It doesn't appear to be messing up the other field, but we'll check here in a second. No, I guess not. Okay. I didn't know, because like sometimes when you're doing it, it'll take away the fertilization of it, and I don't understand that at all. So... even if I missed the top portion, I don't really care. Doesn't look like... yeah. It's glitchy. I told you, it's very, very glitchy, but it gets it done quick, and we've already picked up like 6,000 stones, so... there's this big spot here. Boom, look at all that. Alright, so that's got that. What do we miss in the middle? Yeah, we missed this in the middle here. See, if you go too fast, you get little spots. This is about the right speed. It's fine. And that's a decent amount of stones. And we need it for our lime factory anyway, so... might as well. See how glitchy it is? So glitchy. But it's a mod, and that's what you gotta expect, especially a crazy mod like this one. So I wanted to try it. Been trying it. I like it just fine. So other than the glitchiness of it, but it works. So, and I said 2 million. It may be closer to 4 million. I'd have to look again. 200 or it's 2,000 metric tons. So that's 2 million. That's 2 million liters is what that is. So. All right. Now let's go find our line. There it is. Hopefully he'll do it. I don't want to do it. Hopefully the AI will do this. Oh, and if you watched my live the other day, if you remember, I told you I couldn't get one of the fields, the AI to recognize the field. I figured it out, and I can tell you guys what it is. So it's going to do one headlands. What happens is, I'll show you exactly what I did. So if you take this field, for example, this was several fields into one. And when I did this field, you can go all the way back to here with your plowing and everything. But what I did by accident was I erased, you see these little lines? I erased these when I was plowing. And what that does is it opens up the field to where there's no end on one side. There's an end here because there's a road. There's an end up here because there's a road. And then down this side there's an end because there's a road. But there was no ending here, so the AI couldn't detect a field. But as soon as I put this piece in there, it detected, you know, that there was now a field. So that's exactly what happened way over here too. See, when I deleted some of the, like right here, I deleted this here, so it now says there's no field there. And that's exactly what happened. So that's the way to fix it, is just go back, and if you're on PC, there is a mod now. It was a huge complaint in 22 that when you tried to paint anything, you couldn't go in a straight line. But there's a script mod on fs25.net. It could even be in the mod hub. I haven't actually checked. You click the left stick as you're painting, and it locks your cursor so you go in a straight line. It's such a blessing. It really, really is. All right, so he's doing that. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So let's take the only other straw I have is at the other side of the field, so I won't do that yet. It's way over there. I want to go check and get some TMR out of here. Start getting us our TMR. Nope. There it is. 515,773 liters. So hit start. Now, there's our hay silage production. 4,000 liters. I mean, it's not extremely fast. I could end up putting in maybe 2 of these to get it moving a little faster, but I think that'll be fine. So we're not in bad shape there on that. Especially when I got to speed up time, it'll definitely get us a bunch more. So, and like I say, worst case scenario, if I got to buy some hay, I'll buy some hay. I'm not really too concerned about it. If you look at the pricing, I think it's down. Here we go. So if you go down and look, grass is, the highest is $93 in October. That's for every 1,000 liters. Okay. And so straw still says I have 7 million. It's actually a little expensive for October. It's $111 for every 1,000 liters. Let's take a look for dirt. I was like, dirt, $73? Man, it'd be more like $20. There's hay again, 116 there. Look at herbicide, 26.24. Lime, 4.98. That's a little expensive. Not seeing silage anywhere. There it is. So silage is $313 every 1,000 liters. So hence why I would rather prefer to buy grass or hay. Straw should be pretty cheap too. So, and then TMR is actually cheap, man. That's cheaper than buying silage. So who knows? Maybe I should just buy the TMR and be done with it. But we're just gonna take this and dump it in there for now. I'm not gonna keep it in this. I could keep it in this trailer, but I'm not gonna probably get any cows until I know I have at least 5 million. Because if they each hold 1 million liters, I need 5 million liters to fill up all the cow barns. So I got a long ways to go before I get any cows. But I don't know. Chances are I'll probably go ahead and just fill it. And go ahead and get the cattle going. I'm ready to get some buffalo. I don't even need this other TMR factory. I'm not even using it. I thought I was going to have to use it, but I'm not even using it at all. So I'll probably just sell it. It makes TMR damn quick, though. Damn quick. And speaking of which, is it actually giving us any... It hasn't transferred any hay yet, I don't think. There it is. That's about 11,000 in there, so that's not bad. But see how quickly it goes down, though? Whew. So... Definitely got to start doing some more mowing. We need a lot more grass. Lot more grass. Oh, look, there's a little place inside you can sit down. Look at that. Well, no, you can't sit down, I guess, but you could. Interesting that it's not going to pick up the extra storage like the other ones did. That is pretty interesting. Alright, so it's all in there. Yep. So we'll just leave this tractor here. Or that trailer, sorry. And that way we can just refill when we need to. I got a little bit of grass left on that one. So... now we just gotta wait, and I'll get the sugar cane started in this field. So real quick in the meantime, so 95%. Like I said, I don't get why it's only at 95%. I've done everything you're supposed to do to keep these at 100%. I don't get it. And then let me check this one. This is also corn, 95%. I just don't get, I don't understand how to get it any higher. And this is even lower at 90%. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm plowing every harvest. Unless they want you to cultivate instead of plow. But, I mean, cultivating, I know in real life, is different than plowing big time. And it's better for the dirt. But if you plow, you don't get any weeds. When you cultivate, you have to spray for weeds. So it seems to me that not spraying herbicide, which is dangerous anyways, would be better for the field. Just my opinion, that's all I'm saying, you know. So, now, over here we have oats. Now this is at 100%. Oh, I'm sorry, this is soybeans. Now my soybeans are at 100%. And then this field should be at 100%. Maybe not, because these are all kind of screwed up when I got it. Yeah, they're at 100%. So not too shabby. It's a big soybean field too. So we'll make a lot of money selling these soybeans. And I have the mod installed. We'll get straw from the soybeans. So you'd think there'd be leftovers anyways. I don't know why there's not leftovers from harvesting soybeans anyways. And who would have thought that soybeans is a grain? I just don't think of it that way. I think of it as a bean. Hence the name soybeans. But it is technically a grain crop. So is canola. Who'd have thought it? So this whole thing's at 100%. That's going to be pretty sweet. And then this one, only 97, which I'm not sure why, but it's also soybeans. I don't know why we didn't get this one at 100. But I've been trying to switch them around, so like next time we'll put a. Maybe you can't go with grains. Maybe that's my problem. I wasn't thinking about grains going on top of grains. I was thinking like, okay, it was wheat before, so let's put soybeans in there. I mean, that's what they do in real life, right? Farmers, they don't put wheat in there every year for 10 years. You can't. So I thought, but I mean, that's what they do. They go from a grain to soybean. I think Crimson, isn't your dad a farmer? Isn't that true? Oh, see, this is 100, so it must just be the fields. And this should be my oats. 100, that's good. May not all be at 100, but this is a pretty decent sized field too. This is all oats, soy, corn, and that's all we own. So we're getting there. We are getting there. But guys, that's got it for today. That's got us our 2 hours. I appreciate a chilly day I see. Hey, Nutty, what's going on, Nutty Pirate? Chill day. I thought you said chilly, but yeah, it's a chill day. Yeah. Tonight we'll do something a little bit more exciting, but during the daytime I feel like people are probably working and they just like to chill and have something interesting to watch. But you got here right at the last minute, didn't you? That's about my 2 hours. I'm just fixing to take off. But you come back and see me tonight, though, right? I'll be here tonight. He's got a long way to go. And he's stuck on a light pole. Let me fix this guy real quick. $100% better late than never, my man. 100% better. Nothing wrong with being a little late to the party. Now let's see if the AI will finish that. I knew that one light pole was going to be an issue. Let me fix that. Paint. I like this look. We'll go about like that. Areas restricted, your ass. Nothing's restricted for me. And then we'll go back to sculpting. I'm going to soften this up a little bit. Although you don't own the ditch, so it doesn't really let you fix it a lot. There it goes. Like, see, this is pretty messed up over here. Just trying to soften these edges a little bit. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. Well, hopefully you're having a good day, my friend. Hopefully you're having a good day, because this is going to be it for me. Until tonight, I'll be back 6 to 8, as always. Guys, hit that like and follow. Help me out there. Again, you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble. Hit me up, like and follow. I'd appreciate it. But as always, I appreciate everybody coming in and watching and chatting. Otherwise, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tonight. Well, I'm saying hello back to you, man, and I will see you tonight, my friend. I hope you have a great day. Don't work too hard either.